Have you ever imagined living on a ship so massive that it needs to prepare 17,000 meals every single day just to keep operating? Not a cruise ship or a resort, but a United States Navy aircraft carrier in the middle of the ocean. Today, you will see what happens inside the kitchen that feeds thousands of sailors non-stop. Welcome to How It's Made Daily Channel, where we reveal the hidden processes behind the machines, structures, and systems that keep our world running. If you enjoy understanding how things really work, you are in the right place. Now, let's continue. A Nimitz-class aircraft carrier is a floating megacity. It carries around 6,000 sailors and aircrew, stretches over 330 meters, and displaces more than 100,000 tons. Powered by nuclear reactors, it can stay at sea for months without returning to land. But feeding this entire population every day is a challenge almost no one ever sees. And well, how is this possible? This is actually a huge operation, maybe as huge as the sailor's mission, but played in the backstage, far from most people's eyes, in a very coordinated orchestra. Right now, the United States Navy operates 11 aircraft carriers, each one a floating city with 5,000 to 6,000 sailors living and working for months at sea. Operating a single carrier can cost between $6 and $8 million per day, which includes fuel, maintenance, aviation operations, and feeding the entire crew. Inside this giant warship, the kitchen is one of the most critical departments. Without food, no one works, no one fights, and no mission continues. Feeding the crew is a daily challenge that never stops, no matter the weather or the mission. Every day on a carrier means preparing breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a midnight meal called mid-rats for the night shift. In total, almost 17,000 meals must be prepared and served every single day. On the USS Harry S. Truman, 114 cooks handle this enormous workload. That means each cook prepares around 150 meals a day, while the ship shakes, vibrates, and tilts with the movement of the ocean. Before the sun rises, the kitchen is already working at full speed. Eggs, soup, pancakes, bread, and coffee must all be ready the exact second breakfast begins. Even a small delay brings immediate complaints, because timing is everything on board. Navy cooks go through intense training to work under pressure. They learn discipline, speed, safety, and consistency. Cooking at sea requires strength, precision, and the ability to stay calm even when everything around them is in constant motion. On a carrier, food is more than fuel. It is morale. It is comfort. Some sailors work deep inside the ship and go weeks without seeing sunlight. Sleeping quarters are tight, with up to 60 people sharing one compartment. Noise, stress, and exhaustion are part of daily life. A warm meal becomes one of the few moments of relief during long days at sea. The Navy understands this well. Meals are carefully designed to maintain both physical energy and emotional resilience for the entire crew. The Navy sets strict calorie requirements: 2,850 calories per day for men, 2,100 calories for women. Meals must include balanced amounts of carbohydrates, proteins, vegetables, and fruits. Menus are planned 14 to 21 days in advance. Cooks must consider allergies, religious diets, and nutritional needs. The quantities used every day are massive: 158 kilograms of lettuce, 725 kilograms of meat, 20,000 cups of coffee. Storage on an aircraft carrier is highly organized. Fresh ingredients are used first. Frozen foods support long missions. Canned goods maintain long-term endurance. A Nimitz-class carrier can store enough food for around 70 days without outside help. Even with this capacity, the Navy rarely waits that long. Every 7 to 10 days, the ship receives between 181,000 and 317,000 kilograms of food and supplies. This happens while the ship is moving, through a process called replenishment at sea. Replenishing food at sea is one of the most dangerous logistical operations in the world. Two massive ships sail side by side, matching speed and distance, while tons of supplies move across steel cables above rough waters. Precision is essential to avoid accidents. The kitchen on a carrier operates 24 hours a day. Shifts rotate constantly to ensure there is always hot food available. Massive 80-gallon pots and industrial ovens run without stopping. Even bread is baked on board. Cooks knead the dough, shape it, and produce thousands of fresh loaves. New cooks often describe their first weeks as the hardest of their lives. Heat, exhaustion, tight schedules, equipment failures, and storms shaking the entire kitchen make the job extremely challenging. But the meals must always be ready on time. Feeding sailors is part of the mission. Meals on board include beef, grilled chicken, pasta, steamed vegetables, mashed potatoes, and fresh bread. Midrats often reuse leftovers in smart ways to avoid waste, while still providing warm and satisfying meals for the night shift. During holidays such as Thanksgiving or Christmas, sailors receive special meals. Roasted turkey, desserts, and decorated dining areas bring a rare sense of home and comfort in the middle of the ocean. In the past, food waste was often thrown into the sea. Today, modern carriers use composting systems and updated environmental standards to reduce waste and protect the ocean environment. Even during combat operations, the kitchen cannot stop. Cooks must adjust instantly to emergencies, power changes, and mission requirements. An aircraft carrier cannot perform its mission if the crew is tired, hungry, or weak. Behind every jet that takes off, behind every mission completed, and behind every sailor standing watch, there is a cook who woke up before dawn, worked under pressure, and kept thousands of people fed. These are the silent heroes of the Navy, essential yet rarely seen. Did this surprise you? Did you expect the Navy food operation to be this massive and this complex? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this look behind the scenes, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps this channel grow. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode of How It's Made Daily. Bye, stay well, and may God bless you.